Hey guys, it's me Kate again. So this video is going to be all about books that I called this year in 2022. So first book is Amari and Red Bars by B.B. Olsen. In this one we're following a girl named Amari whose brother has been missing for some time. And while going through some stuff in his closet, she finds a briefcase addressed to her with invitation for her to join the Bureau of Supernatural Affairs, and she decides to take the opportunity so she can find out what happened to her brother. Then we have Rhythm of War by Brandon Sanderson, which is fourth book in Stormlight Archive series by him, in which we are following the wars between Alethi and the Parshendi, which started when Parshendi killed the Alethi king, but now they're only fighting for these shard plates, which are these shields and swords that grant their rare powers. Then we have Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb, and also Assassin's Apprentice Illustrated Edition by Robin Hobb, in which we are following, which is first two books in Realm of the Elden and the Farseer trilogy, in which we are following a boy named Fitz, who at the age of 6 is left by his maternal grandfather at the doorstep of the keep for his father, the crowned prince, to take care of him. But when his father hears that his bastard son is coming, he abdicates the throne and goes to live to the countryside, which leaves Fitz in this really awkward position, and he is mostly taken care of by Sable Master Blurick up until the age when King decides he would be a good royal assassin. Then we have Alliances by Brandon Sanderson, which is one of only few of his standalones, in which we are following a girl who is shipped off to be married to this guy who is in power in this city, which is right next to city of Elantris, but he is in Elantris, and I don't know, I still haven't read it, even though it's on my TBR for... By the time you're seeing this, I already would have read it, but at the moment I haven't. Then we have Hero of Ages, Story of Law, Shadows and Self, and the Bands of Mourning, which are next few books in Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson, in which are following this world where there are people called Mistborn who elementals who can ingest metals, and depending on which metal they can ingest, they get a certain power. And there are these people called Mistborns who can ingest all the metals and get all the powers. And then we have Arcanium Unbounded, which is by Brandon Sanderson, which is short story collection connected in his Cosmia universe. Then we have Here's to Us by Cal Portelli and Adam Silvera, which is sequel to What If It's Us by the same authors, in which we are following two boys named Ben and Arthur and Ben, who meet at the New York post office and then go on to a series of disastrous dates. And this book is also following them, but I think 2 years later. Then we have Golden Winds by Film Stamper, in which we are following a group of 4 boys who have been best friends since who knows when, and this is their first summer that they will be apart. And then we have Dark Rise by C.S. Packett, in which we are following a boy named Will who is orphaned and is working on London docks up until the moment when he meets this group of people who are trying to save the world from Dark Lord rising up again. Then we have Fall of the Argos by Sebastian de Castella, which is second book in a prequel series to Spellslinger series, in which we are following Callan, who is just about to take his magic shells, but his magic starts failing, and in prequel series we are following his mentor Ferris Prafax. Then we have Aurora Ascent by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, which is third book in a Royal Cycle series, in which we are following Squad 312, which is bands of misfits who have to save the galaxy, all because their squad leader Tyler Jones, who was star pupil at the Hero Academy, was late to his graduation ceremony because he was saving a girl named Aurora, and instead of being able to pick best of the best, he ends up at the bottom of the barrel. Then we have Precious Pleasure by Paulina put by Sandra Bullock, which is another installment in Paulina companion series in which are following stories of Paulina in diary format. Then we have Shadow and Poem by Leigh Bardugo, which is first book in entire Fisherverse. And in this book we're following Galena, who is just a normal map maker in the army up until the day when she finds that she has these powers, and she's then shipped away to this magical school for Grecians, which are people with powers in this world. Then we have Love Boat Reunion by Abigail Hengoen, which is the second book in Love Boat companion series. In Love Boat Taipei, we're following Ella Wong, who wants to be this dancer, but her parents want her to become a doctor, so they send her away to this summer educational program in Taiwan, which ends up being a summer-long party. And in Love Boat Reunion, we actually are following one of her friends from Love Boat. And then the last two books that I hold are Carry On, Wayward Son, and Anyway the Wind Blows by Rainbow Rowell, which are all part of a Carry On series in which are following Simon So, who is the worst chosen one who has ever been chosen. Literally, he's so bad that going on the bus to school in the first book ends badly. And so goes when he gets to school after, I don't know, like 100 pages of the book. Like, it's ridiculous how many things can go wrong on a trip to this magical school. It's supposed to be safe. He notices that his roommate, who is star pupil in their school, didn't show up for the beginning of the term. And stuff goes from there. That's it for this video. If you like it, please like, share, and subscribe. Down below you have my social media, my email, and some other stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.